I'm going to be talking today about how to close more sales using video content. If you are a video creator and you are struggling to close, if you're not a video creator and you're thinking about wanting to become a video creator, this is going to give you everything you need to know on how to really create highly effective video content. So what I'm going to be doing today, as I'm sharing with you what I'm going to share with you, I'm going to give you 9 of my very best tips on how to close more sales using video content. But I'm not just going to tell you, I'm actually going to demonstrate it while I do it today, so you can kind of see what I'm talking about, because I always want my content to be applicable. I don't want it to just be like these high-level ideas that are like, that sounds nice, but I couldn't really do that myself. I want to teach you by demonstrating. So I'm going to demonstrate to you today how I do what I do, because I close a lot of sales through video content. Video content is my #1 sales driver in my business, and I'm very good at it. And I'm good at it because I've been perfecting it for a long time. I've been doing live streams since live stream originated, and I think there's some specific things. If you just hit a certain few things very, very well in your videos, whether it's live or recorded, I think live is better, but that's just my opinion. If you do live or recorded, if you do some specific things very, very well, and you get in a rhythm of doing those things consistently, you'll convert sales. It'll just happen for you. Okay, all sound good? Cheers and good morning to that. Cheers and good morning to you. Y'all are beautiful and amazing people, and I'm glad you're here hanging out with me this morning, all right? #1 of my 9 tips that I'm going to give you is make sure that you hit the why behind the what. The why behind the what. So, you know, when you create video content, whether it's live or pre-recorded, you have a topic, right? You have a topic in mind. You have a title mapped out. You have something that you're going to share. That is what you're going to share. All right, so you might have a video planned today, and you're going to go out and you're going to talk about, you know, 9 ways to be awesome on a Tuesday. That's what you're sharing. What you need to be sure that you communicate right off the bat, front and center, is why you're sharing what you're sharing. Everybody put why, the why behind the what. Put that in the chat stream, because this is super important, and it's super important to get this right off the bat. So you'll notice when I started this video, if you started right at the beginning, when I started this video today, I came right out of the gate. So guys, today I'm going to be talking about, I'm going to give you 9 of my very best tips on how to close more sales using video content. That's what I'm sharing. But then I go right into, if you are a content creator and you are struggling to convert, I'm going to give you some tips and some very simple things that you can do in your videos that will help you convert more effectively. That's why I'm talking it. Then I say, if you're not a video creator and you're trying to figure out how to get started creating video, this is going to give you a very simple outline that you can follow that's going to really help you start out creating some highly effective video content. I'm sharing with you why I'm teaching you what I'm teaching you. The why is important, and you want to get the why out of your mouth as quickly as possible, because, can we be honest, we like the 21st century audience has an attention span of a lightning bolt, right? It's over like so fast. So we got to be aware that when people click in to watch one of our videos, you have a very, very, very short window of time to capture their attention. So this is why it's important to get that out of your mouth right out of the bat and let people know that I'm not just, this isn't just what I'm talking about today, it's why I'm talking about it. And basically the why behind the what is about connecting your message with their problem, your message with their emotion, with their struggle. So they're like, you're going to be giving me something today that I can use that's going to help me where I'm at. All right, the why behind the what is #1. #2 is 2 minutes to win it. 2 minutes to win it. What I mean by 2 minutes to win it is, I believe with any video, whether it's live or recorded, you've got 2 minutes to win the viewer's attention. And if you do not capture that attention effectively in 2 minutes, they're going to leave. That's not just my opinion. That is a statistical fact. The first 120 seconds of a video is usually the most important, needs to be the most engaging, and is going to give the viewer what they believe is a glimpse of what that rest of the video is going to look like. So, what does that mean? That means that you got to start your video with fire. I mean, it's got to be engaging. It's got to be whatever kind of content you're sharing. So for me, I want to be someone who's exciting to listen to, who's fun to listen to, who's warm, who's going to communicate with you. There's going to be dialogue. You're like, I can sit and I can listen to this guy for 45 minutes or an hour and listen to him teach, because I get a style. Like whatever your style is, whatever your topic is, however you want people to experience you, give them that experience in the first 2 minutes, okay? Because honestly, I think a lot of people, one of the reasons why you blow live video or blow video in general is because your first 2 minutes sucks. I mean, Monty, what's up, man? Love you, buddy. Appreciate you stopping in. So, I mean, this is because this is what happens. This is what some of y'all's videos look like. You know, where's the live? Okay, you pressed the live. Okay. Hello? Is anybody gonna come in today? Somebody gonna come in today? I think I'm gonna hi Sally. Haven't seen you in a while, Sally. We're just gonna hang out for a minute to see if anybody else is gonna come in, because I got some really good content for you today. It's gonna be great, but I want it's gonna be so good that I want to wait. So tell your friends and share it out to your groups. And oh, hi Marie. Let Susie know that I said hi. How's the baby? No, y'all. No. Everybody put no. Everybody put no and stop it in the chat stream. Okay? Listen. No. You're that like, and I'll take, can we just be honest? If you've created video before, the first 60 seconds of a video is the worst. It's as a creator, it's the worst, especially live. The reason for that is because when you go live, when you go live, there's nobody there, and so you're talking to yourself, and so you're like, do you go into the content? Do you not go into the content? Like, how do I get started? How do I get going right off the bat? What do I say right off the bat? So let me give you some very specific criteria. You cool with that? Very specific criteria. This is your 2 minutes to win it. Your first 2 minutes is crucial. All right, so go live. As soon as you go live, remember this. As soon as you start that video, you are immediately on camera with every replay viewer that will watch that video. Immediately. So as soon as you start the video, you are automatically talking to your replay viewers, because anybody who clicks on that video after the live is over is going to see you right from the start. So if all you give them is nostrils and silence and heavy breathing, imagine how awkward that is. I mean, nobody wants to look up your nostrils and listen to you breathe. It's awkward, right? So this is your tips. Very simple, very practical. Go live. Immediately say hello to your replay viewers. That's what every live video, I go live. What's up, guys? Welcome to my replay viewers. Thank you guys so much for jumping in and checking out my broadcast. Sorry I missed you live, but so glad you guys took some time to check it out. That's the first thing that I say with every single video that I do. And in some cases, and in many cases, I don't even have a live viewer watching me yet. That's like the first 15 seconds. I'm saying hello to my replay viewers because I know that's the first thing that they're going to see when they go live. So I say that little spiel, and then I'm like, what's up to my live crew this morning? Great to see you all this morning. So glad to have you here. I appreciate y'all coming in to hang out with me on this Tuesday morning. By that time, people are starting to trickle in. I'm like, Monty, what's up, man? It's nice to see you. Greg, what's going on? Nigel, good morning to you. Mike, good, nice to see you, buddy. Victoria, what's going on? I greet you guys. And the reason why I do that is because I want you to know that I'm an interactive broadcaster. You matter to me. I'm glad you're here. If you weren't coming in, you weren't watching, there's no reason for me to do a video in the first place, because everything I do is for you. So I want you to know that it's for you, so I talk to you, and I want you to know that that's the kind of broadcaster that I am. So I say hello, I greet you, I do all those things. I've taken about 30 seconds at that point in time. Then I go into talking about my topic of the day. Briefly, I said, guys, listen, today I'm going to give you 9 of my very best tips on how to close more sales using video content. If you are a video creator that's already doing live or pre-recorded video out there and you're struggling to convert, I'm going to give you some very specific tips on how to make your video more effective. And if you are brand new to content, if you're not currently creating video but you're thinking about it, I'm going to give you some tips that you can follow. It's going to help you be creating highly effective video content right out of the gate. Now, I'm doing a couple things here. First one is I'm setting up what I already gave you as point number 1 is the why behind the what. I'm not just telling you what I'm sharing. I'm also telling you why I'm sharing it to hook you in. So all of you that are watching the live video, You're already there with me live. I've greeted you and then told you immediately what I'm going to be talking about today to get you excited about it. I'm also stalling. I already put stalling in the chat stream. I'm stalling because I'm trying to take a little bit of time to get a few more viewers in there before I introduce myself and get about the content. So I take approximately 60 to 90 seconds to go through that entire spiel. All right, so that 60 to 90 seconds, again, looks like this. Go live. I'm live. What's up, guys? Welcome to my replay viewers. Thank you guys so much for jumping in. Actually, we should time this, shouldn't we? Let's time it and see how long this takes me for me to say what I'm going to say. All right, stopwatch and go. What's up, guys? Welcome to my replay viewers. Thank you guys so much for jumping in and checking out my broadcast. I'm sorry I missed you live, but so glad you guys took some time to check it out. What is going on to my live crew this morning? Great to see you all this morning. So glad to have you here. I appreciate y'all coming in to hang out with me on this Tuesday morning. Victoria, what's up, girl? Nice to see you. Monty, what's going on? Tracy and Adam, I see you. Brian, what's up, buddy? Sherry, good morning to you. Y'all are amazing, and I appreciate you. I hope your Tuesday is awesome so far. Guys, listen, today I'm going to be talking about how to close more sales using video content. I'm going to give you 9 of my very best tips on how I use video content to close sales in my business. Video content is my #1 sales generator in my business. I've perfected a process that I believe is highly effective. So those guys that are creating content and you're maybe struggling to convert sales, I'm going to give you guys some really effective and highly valuable tips that'll help you be more effective closing sales. And for those guys who may not be doing video content and you're thinking about starting, I'm going to give you some tips that you can follow that's going to have you creating some highly effective video content right off the bat. So guys, grab your pen, grab your paper, grab your favorite morning beverage. Cheers and good morning to you. Hang tight. I'll be right back with you. Hold on, and I'll be here in just a second. Whatever. And then I click to my intro video. You know, I went through that pretty fast. That was 1 minute and 15 seconds, right? But what's happening during that 1 minute and 15 seconds is more and more people are coming into the live video. So you'll notice that I go right out of the gate with that. And then I'm like, hang tight, I'll be right back with you, hold on. And I click into my intro video, which then introduces myself, right? So I don't introduce myself right off the bat. This is something that I think a lot of people get wrong, is some people will go live and they'll have that awkward 60 seconds or 30 seconds where you're looking up their nostril, and they're like, "Hi guys, so I'm a startup business coach and a branding strategist, and I do website design, and today I'm going to be talking to you about how to be awesome on a Tuesday. So let's get into it." And people haven't even moved in yet. They haven't even settled into the room yet. You haven't greeted anybody yet. So take a minute and have a conversation with people. So I spend about 90 seconds before I introduce myself. So then I play my intro video. And then once my intro video is done, I come back. Guys, my name is Justin. I introduce myself, blah, blah, blah. And then I get into my tips. Does that make sense? So that first 2 minutes is important. And so a couple factors, if you're taking notes, write this down. A couple key factors are your broadcast topic and title. All right, so your title is important. The topic is important, but how you title your video is incredibly important. How you title your video and the topic that you choose is what gets them in the room. That's what captures their attention. They're like, all right, I think I want to listen to this and see what he's talking about. So the title is what gets them to click on the video. The first 2 minutes is what keeps them there. All right, if you blow the first 2 minutes, they'll split and they're not going to watch it. Same with your replay viewers, and replay viewers are even more stingy. Like a live viewer is more apt to stay with you simply because it's live. But a replay viewer, if your first 2 minutes sucks, they're leaving and they're not going to watch it. 2 minutes is important, and one of the reasons why you might be struggling to convert sales is because you can't get people to stay with you longer than 2 minutes. All right, 2 minutes is important. 2 minutes to win it. All right, y'all learning something yet? Give me a cheers this morning if you're enjoying yourself so far. All right. And a quick shout out to all my people on the podcast. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Hope you're enjoying this as well. All right. Number 3 is a 3-step core. 3-step core. I actually learned this when I was in corporate on the most highly effective way to deliver a presentation that will stick and that people will remember and that you'll get people actually taking action on what you've taught them. 3-step core is this. Write this down. Tell them what you're going to tell them. Then tell them what you told them. Very simple. So I'm going to say it again. Write it down if you're taking notes. Tell them what you're going to tell them. Then tell them. then tell them what you told them. What does that mean? All right, this is what it means. Is I go into, when I've gone through the intro, I've gone through the whole thing, and then I'm like, I usually clap. The reason why I clap, in case you don't know, because I'll go through my whole introduction and the whole thing and be like, all right, y'all, let's get into it. And I'll clap. And the reason why I clap is because when this video is done, I download the video and I go through the editing. I clip out the intro. I clip out all the fluff throughout the middle, and I use that as my podcast, and I upload that edited video to YouTube. So when I pull up my video editor, when I clap, it puts a spike in the audio so I can see exactly where I need to clip out and where I'm at my core content. So when I clap, that means I'm getting at my core content. So I'll say, all right, guys, listen, today I'm going to be giving you guys 9 of my very best tips on how you can close more sales using video content without being salesy. So I'm telling you what I'm going to tell you. Step 1. Then I tell you. Step 2. Which means I go through my 9 tips and I give you all 9 of my tips. That's my telling you portion. Then when I'm done, I'll be like, all right, guys, so that was 9 of my very best tips today on how to close more sales using video content. Number 1 was this, number 2 was this, number 3 was this, and I recap what I just told you. Frame your content that way, and I promise you're going to get people remembering more, all-inclusively, what you talked to them. It'll also keep you on track. So again, 3-step core. Tell them what you're going to tell them. Then tell them what you told them. A couple things that this does. The setting up the beginning, where this is what I'm going to tell you today. I have 9 tips. I have 4 steps. I have 3 valuable points, whatever. Give them a framework of what you're going to teach them. If you give them that framework, it creates a subliminal agreement between you and the viewer that they understand what you're going to be talking about today, and they're going to stay with you. Because if you just start up a live video and you just go right into talking and you don't like set up what you're going to tell them today, then people are automatically like, how long is this video going to be? How long do I need to stay here? But if you say, I'm going to give you 9 of my very best tips, we're going to get right into it, and I've been talking for 20 minutes and I'm on step number 3, you're like, all right, we're on track. I know where he's at. He's got 9 of these for me, and I can kind of follow along on where we're at. If we're on step 8, step 9. But if I talk for 45 minutes and I'm still on point number 1, you're like, geez, this thing is going to be freaking forever. I got to get out of here, right? So telling them what you're going to tell them creates a subliminal agreement that they're more likely to actually stay with you through the entirety of the video, okay? And then also keeps you on track with your agreement. So you're signing an agreement at the front with your viewer. If I stay on track with these points, you're going to stay with me and keep watching. And so you give them that agreement, and then you got to follow your steps. This is where you got to challenge yourself not to ramble and not to get off track and not to talk about things that aren't on what you were planning to talk about. So tell them what you're going to tell them, then tell them what you told them. To tell them what you told them at the end is to put a bow on everything and to remind them of all the things that you shared and give them that nice little package that they can then take with them. All right? That's number 3, 3-step core. Number 4 is one shareable point. One shareable point. This is important for getting more shares on your videos. People are more likely to share a video out if they know specifically and exactly why they're sharing it. So, for example, my video today is the one shareable point of this video is to help you close more sales using video content. So, if this video is how to close more sales using video content and you're enjoying the content, I'd love for you to share it out. You hit that little share button at the bottom of the screen, you share it, and you're like, hey, y'all, if you haven't ever heard Justin teach before, he's talking today about how to close more sales using video content. Jump in and watch if you're interested. And you share it out because there's one shareable point that you know what you're sharing. But if I talk today about how to close more sales using video content, but then I also talk a little bit about why branding is so important for marketing, and I talk a little bit about how Facebook differs from Instagram with live video, now it's more like 3 shareable points. And if you got too many different points going on, people are less likely to share it because they're not sure exactly what they're sharing, right? So make sure whatever it is that you are teaching has one shareable point to it, where it's one key reason why you're talking to me today. Does that make sense? Put yes in the chat stream for me, will you? If that makes sense. Everybody's watching me, drop me a yes. Shay, good morning to you. It's nice to see you. Rosetta, good morning to you as well. I appreciate you. One shareable point's number 4. Number 5 is actionable value. All right? Actionable value. There's 3 things that I think make really highly effective video content. Free is number 1. I think we all understand as marketers we need to create free content. Valuable is kind of an important criteria, because if your content sucks and it's not valuable, nobody's going to watch it. So free and valuable, I think, are a given, and I think everybody understands that. The third one is actionable. Actionable means that when they listen to the free content, they find it valuable, but then they understand what to do with it. When people listen to your content, they should be able to take away from it and know what to go do with it. That's what makes it actionable. If your content inspires people to take action, and they actually know how to take your tips and go apply them and actually see results in their world, that's what gets them coming back for more and eventually hiring you, because they view you as someone who can get them over those roadblocks or those barriers that they're facing. So whenever you are creating content, focus on creating content that is actionable, giving people specific steps to take, and then also challenging them to take them. Like one of the things that I'll say at the end of this video after I give you all these points, I'm going to say, I'm going to challenge y'all. How many of y'all are going to take this information and apply it this week? Like, how many of y'all are going to make some changes in your videos this week? Put a yes in the chat room if you're going to make changes this week. And I'll get some people that are going to be like, yes, definitely, I'm definitely going to do it. And I'm going to say, what was one aha moment that you got today that you're going to take and you're going to implement right away? I'd love to know. And I'll say stuff like that because I want to make sure my content's landing on you. And I want to make sure that you're like, okay, I can actually take this and I can actually go do something with it. So making your content actionable is important. If you don't challenge the action, people are just going to listen, they're just going to watch, and then they're going to move on, and you're forgettable. And if you're not getting people, listen, if you're not getting people to take action off of your free content, you'll never get them to take action towards your paid content. Never. I'll say it again. Write it down if you want that to sting a little bit later after you forgot that I said it. If you cannot get people to take action on your free content, they'll never take action towards your paid content. Your paid services, your paid programs. You've got to get people acting on your information and viewing you as someone who can help them, okay? Actionable value is number 5. Let me think about the order I want to give this to you. Number 6. Yeah. Number 6 is having a call to action. Having a call to action. A call to action doesn't always have to be a sale. All right, you don't always have to be selling something. But it's definitely good to make some offers at least every once in a while so that people do understand that you are a business. Because you can get stuck in the friend zone with your audience if people just view you as a nice person with good information. Excuse me, but they never hear about what you're actually doing. Do you know? Y'all listen. Do you know that there is a sea of people right now in this world that need you? They need what you have to offer. They need your service. They need your solutions. They need your products. And the only reason they're not throwing cash money at you right now is because they don't know who you are and they don't know how you can help them. Like, you might be surprised to know that for as long as I've been creating video content, I still have people that'll pop into one of my videos that have been on my friends list for forever, and they'll watch one of my videos and all of a sudden one of my videos resonates with them and they'll send me a message and be like, do you work with people? Like, do you actually help people when they have challenges that they're facing in their business? I'm like, yes, I do. Like, how many times do I have to say that? I'm a startup business coach. What I do is I help people like you turn your gift, turn your business into a profitable, sustainable brand online. So people are funny where they just, you know, they don't know that help is available. So the best way for you to educate them that yes, I am for hire, and yes, I do have services, and yes, I do have programs, is let them know about those things every once in a while. So I always encourage you with every video that you do, always have a call to action. Some kind of call to action. The call to action does not always need to be a sale, but I definitely encourage you to make a sale every so often so that people do understand that you are for hire. So sometimes your call to action can be like, listen guys, if this video was helpful today, I have an awesome free resource on my website. Go to JustinCapponPro.com and check out the resources section. There's a great free download there that's going to help you with your social media marketing planner, a 30-day planner, and a guide, the whole thing. You can go there, you can download that. It's completely free. I'd love for you to grab that. That could be a call to action where I'm just offering you something for free. Another call to action would be like, listen guys, if anyone is sincerely trying to figure out how to make their content more effective, but you've got some questions beyond what I've shared with you today, I'm going to offer free strategy calls to anybody who sends me a message from this video. So if you're watching this video, and I'll say this is for real because why not? Anybody who watches this video, if you're like, I'm trying to figure this out for myself, I'm trying to figure out how to become more effective on video with my video content. If you're interested in having a free strategy call with me, just shoot me a message or comment on the video, yes please, for the free call, and I'll send you a message and we'll plan a time to talk together. I usually charge $250 for a 1-hour strategy session. I'll tee that up for you for free if you reference this video only. That's a call to action. Okay, so that's another way to do a call to action where you can basically it's free, but you're also you know, preempting that you are a coach and you are someone who's helpful and that you're a creator and that you're going to actually coach someone, right? So that's a good opportunity versus just saying, you know, because this is where people go wrong. You might go through your video content and at the end of the video content be like, if you are interested in scheduling a strategy call with me, go to my website, go to the booking section, and you can choose the time to book right there, and I look forward to seeing who does that. It's too indirect. Honestly, y'all, it's too indirect because the problem is this. People are lazy. People are lazy and they're easily distracted. Write this down if you're taking notes. People are much more apt to take action on something if they can take action right where they are. If your call to action is, guys, go to my website, click on the booking link, and you can look at the schedule and you can schedule a time to chat with me and I look forward to hearing from you. They have to go there. They have to go do that. If you're not giving them any direct instructions, that's something they have to do after the fact. But if you can give them something right where they are, like if I say, listen, anybody who's interested in having a free strategy call with me, just simply put yes, please in the chat stream, and I'll reach out to you, connect to you, and we'll plan a time to talk. I'm giving you the opportunity to connect to me right where you are right now in this chat stream. So giving people a direct call to action is very, very important. Number 7, we're talking again about 9 of my very best tips on how to close more sales without being salesy through your video content. Number 7 is to tell them exactly what to do next. Exactly what to do next. So you can make a call to action, but then tell them exactly what to do. Don't like just kind of flippantly suggest it. Like, challenge people. Like, I will straight up. Y'all have, you know, those guys have been following me for a long time. You'll hear me say things like, listen, I'm gonna offer free strategy calls to anyone who wants them from this live video. And I just want to speak to y'all right now that know you need that, because some of y'all have been spinning your wheels and you've been struggling. You've been dealing with the same frustrations, with the same problems. Like, how long do you want to continue banging your head against that same wall when you know full well you get on the phone with me, I can probably help you through that and give you something that you can use right now. Take advantage of that call. Get past all the doubts and fears and insecurities that you got in your mind about what questions I might ask you, and put in the chat stream right now, yes please, I want to talk to you, Justin. We'll plan a time to talk, and I guarantee it'll be the best hour you spend all week, probably all month, probably all year. Do it. Go now. And so I'll do that. I'll challenge you to go do it right now. So I'm telling you exactly what to do next. The alternative to that is, guys, listen, I offer a free strategy call. And so, you know, if anyone's interested, you know, you can go to my website and you can check that out, or you could, you know, feel free to message me. You can message me too, but, you know, I'd love to hear from you. So, you know, if anybody's interested, you know, feel free to tell me. And yeah. So hope you have a great day and see you later. No, like, be the person that's hireable. Like, tell people what you want them to do, because usually it's the power of suggestion. Usually if you tell people what to do, they'll do it. I mean, they usually will. So tell them exactly what you want them to do next. Put yes in the chat room if that makes sense. See, I'm telling you what to do. Renee, what's up, girl? Thanks for coming in. All right. Last one, number 8, is a reintroduction. Reintroduction is, again, wrapping up your broadcast. Reintroduce yourself. So there may be people that come in and watch your video and they land in the middle and they miss the introduction from the beginning. So at the end of your video, when you're done, before you bust out, reintroduce yourself again. So when the video's over, guys, my name is Justin Cappon. JustinCapponPro.com is my website. I am a startup business coach and a branding strategist. I would love to help you with your brand, with your business, and whatever it is you're trying to accomplish with your social media marketing. Reach out to me. Go to JustinCapponPro.com. Comment below for my offer. Can't wait to hear you. Take care. God bless. And don't forget to come right back here tomorrow at the same time, same place. And I'll be doing another video content tomorrow. Or subscribe to my podcast. Or, check out the JC Pro Show on Apple and Google and everywhere the podcasts are accepted. Follow my business page, whatever it is that you want to give them to tell them to do, but reintroduce yourself at the end of the video so anyone who may have been invited in or tagged in or joined in the middle of the video also gets that introduction from you at the end in case they missed it at the beginning, okay? And the last one, number 9, is end with a low barrier to entry. Very simple, very easy. Again, give them a link to click. Give them something to do, very easy, something that they can take a step into right now, all right? I'm going to end with this, y'all, okay? That's your 9 tips. Again, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm telling you what I told you. My 9 tips for today was how to close more sales using video content without being sales. Number 1 was the why behind the what. 2 minutes to win it was number 2. The 3-step core. 1 shareable point. Actionable value. A call to action. Tell them exactly what you want to do next. Reintroduce yourself, and end with a low barrier to entry. If you can follow that formula when you create video content, and you can do that consistently where it just rolls every single time that you create content, I promise you, you're going to find way more conversions to your website, way more downloads of your freemiums, and way more dollars in your bank account from the sales that you are closing without being salesy. Now, that was not salesy, right? Can we all agree with that? That was not a sales presentation at all. That was value. I'm giving you guys actionable value that you can take this information today and go do something with it. I'm trying to be helpful. I'm trying to be a servant. I'm not trying to sell you anything. My services are for sale. You can certainly hire me, but I'm not salesy, all right? So that is a great flow and a great way to present your video content without being salesy. Last thing I'm going to give you today before I let you go is on Saturday, this upcoming Saturday, on Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm doing a masterclass, which I'm going to teach how to close like a pro. This is one of the most valuable things that I teach because a lot of people will create video content, make connections, get leads, but you struggle to close sales because you do not know how to handle a prospect phone call. I'm going to teach you my exact method for how I handle a prospect phone call. It is a proven process that works every single time. I've taught this to all of my clients. I promise you it's well worth the hour and a half of time that I'm going to spend with you to teach you this process. Again, I'm not salesy. I'm a servant. I serve people. I'm going to teach you how and why I have an 85% close rate of people that get on the phone with me. And I do not bring up my pricing or my services unless you ask me to. It's a flow that anyone can follow no matter how comfortable or uncomfortable you are on the phone. I'm also going to teach in this video, this masterclass that we do on Saturday, text scripting, which I've never taught in a class before. That's just something that I teach my clients. I'm going to teach you the anatomy of a great text script on how to text and get conversions and sales through text, again, without being spammy or without being salesy. That's Saturday morning, 10 a.m. If you want to check that out, you can go to JustinCapponPro.com/closer. If you are someone who is struggling to close, join that class. You have no reason to not do it. Even if you're busy on Saturday and you can't actually be there for the live, if you register for the class, you'll get the replay video afterwards. I'm going to send an email out to everybody who registers. You'll have access to that video content later. This will be a game changer for you this year. I promise you, if you're struggling to close sales in your business, this class will teach you some fundamental principles to make you a master closer. Join the class. I'm charging $97 for that thing just because I want you to take it seriously enough to pay attention and to implement it. $97. is a drop in the pond. I guarantee you, like I've had people that have taken the class and gone and closed in a $2,000 or $3,000, $5,000 sale the next day. I had someone that used to charge $197 for her services. After watching my class, she raised her prices to $29.97 and closed a sale in 24 hours later. I'm telling y'all it works. I promise you it works. Join the class. It's going to be crazy and amazing. Can't wait to see who is there. That's what I got for today. Y'all are amazing, and I appreciate you. I didn't only just teach you my process today, but I demonstrated it. Every single one of these steps, I hit it today. Low barrier to entry is that link that I just put in the chat stream. Those guys are listening on the podcast. Again, JustinCapponPro.com/closure if you want to check that out. Guys, have a beautiful day. Be intentional with your time today. Be intentional with your talent. Get about your goals. And I will see you guys all around the web, all right? Take care and God bless y'all. I'll see y'all later.